Good evening, this is B. N. Nagesh, retired civil servant, MA in Political Science and Public Administration. Today, we continue the discussion on writing practice for the mains 2021. We take up a unit on issues related to health. As I said, General Studies 2 consists of 3 units, the polity part, the governance, that is the functioning of the polity, and international relations. So the functioning part, the governance part carries the bulk of the marks. If I have seen the previous year's papers, the governance part of it carries more marks. And in governance, we have certain topics which are very exhaustive in nature. Issues related to education, issues related to health, issues related to hunger, issues related to poverty. Then we have the vulnerable groups, programs for the vulnerable groups. So we take up one particular unit in governance, issues relating to health. The question for discussion: unless everyone is protected, no one is left behind for essential health care, we cannot achieve the target of health for all. So the question is very clear. It speaks of inclusion. It says unless everybody is protected, everybody is safeguarded, unless nobody is left behind for the essential health care, the target of health for all cannot be achieved. As usual, we start with an introduction to the answer. We speak of the initiatives of the government. Then we speak of the issues of concern for a policymaker. The idea behind health for all is linked with the idea of universal health coverage. So by health for all, I mean universal health coverage. This is linked to the Sustainable Development Goals 3, health and well-being for tackling epidemics and select communicable diseases. So this is the Sustainable Development Goal 3, health and well-being for all by tackling epidemics and select communicable diseases by 2030, safe and effective medicines, safe vaccines for all. So this is the introduction to the question we have taken for discussion today. What are the initiatives taken by the government in this regard? The first, accessibility and affordability. We have the pioneering program in the health sector, Ayushman Bharat, which seeks to strengthen primary health care and health coverage. It seeks to establish 1.5 lakh wellness centers to provide primary care, provision for essential drugs, and diagnostics for the bottommost 40% of the population. So the first important initiative which the government is trying to achieve to promote accessibility, affordability. In this, we speak of the aim of the Ayushman Bharat to cover 40% of the bottommost 40%. How will they be covered? Through the establishment of 1.5 lakh wellness centers, which will provide primary care, provision for essential drugs, and diagnostics. So this is the first initiative of the government: accessibility, affordability. Next, improvement of overall health indicators. Third, development of health infrastructure and services. Basic needs such as sanitation, sewage treatment, and clean drinking water. So the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, sewage treatment, clean drinking water are linked to overall development of health apart from improving the health infrastructure. So these will be counted as the improvement of the overall health indicators. Universal immunization, how we have eradicated smallpox and polio, improving life expectancy, curbing TB by 2025. The Goal of the WHO is to curb TB by 2030. So we are trying to complete it earlier by 2025. Curbing malaria by 2030. Finally, another important initiative which we speak of in the health sector, innovation in public health research driven by PPPs. We might recollect how in the pandemic, when the pandemic started, we were dependent for the personal protection equipment for the PPEs. Now a situation has arisen where we export personal protective equipment. Then provision of masks, provision of ventilators. So all this has been made possible through innovative public health research driven initiatives. When I speak of public health research driven initiatives, I speak of the advances made, especially at the time of the pandemic, by getting affordable PPEs, masks, ventilators. Then we also have this mission Udaan, which seeks to supply diagnostic materials across the country. So the government initiatives, what we discussed right now, are basically the initiatives which fall in line of the target of health for all and seeing that nobody is left behind when the question of providing affordable healthcare comes into being. We spoke of affordability, we spoke of accessibility, we spoke of availability. So when we discuss the question of affordability, we highlighted the 1.5 lakh wellness centers which will provide primary care. Provision for essential drugs and diagnostics for the bottom 40% of the population. Affordability. So we highlighted accessibility of healthcare, affordability of healthcare, availability of healthcare. These three: accessibility, affordability, availability. These three parameters are the crux of the initiatives of government, initiated by government, into providing universal health coverage. And as I spoke in the introduction itself, this is linked to the Sustainable Development Goal 3, which speaks of health and well-being for all, tackling epidemics, and tackling select communicable diseases by 2030. It speaks of safe medicines, effective medicines, and safe and effective vaccines for all. So these are the initiatives of government which we discussed just now. Then apart from this, apart from the important initiatives which we speak of, we should also record the tremendous progress we have achieved by eliminating smallpox and polio in the country, and how we are aiming at curbing TB by 2025, ahead of the goal of WHO to combat TB by 2030, then curbing malaria by 2030. Then we also speak of the innovations in public health research driven by PPPs. We spoke of affordable PPEs, masks, ventilators, and we also spoke of Mission Udaan, supply of diagnostic materials across the country. So this is in brief a discussion on the question on issues related to health. So this discussion will not be complete unless we discuss certain issues which are of key interest to a policymaker, issues of concern. The first one would be need for greater involvement of private sector. See, now I'll substantiate this particular point by referring to the current vaccination program. Now there is a limit to how much the government can do itself, because the capabilities or like what shall I say, though we may have the infrastructure and the talent, the gargantuan exercise of vaccinating the huge population in the country would require involvement of the private sector. Now, when the government is going about for having the next program of vaccination by inoculating the persons above 50, now the government is thinking of involving the private sector, not restricting the inoculation only at the by the government. Of course, the government would supply the vaccines and whatever the assistance required, but the government wants to involve a lot of the corporate hospitals, the huge super specialty hospitals, in the program of universal vaccination against the pandemic. So the first issue which we should stress on is need for greater involvement of the private sector. The second thing would be maintaining synergy between cost, quality, and access. So when primary, like as I said, when we compare the cost and the facilities offered by the private sector, it may not be a match to that of the government sector, but the government is trying to maintain synergy between cost, quality, and access. Outstanding substantiation of this particular point would be the Ayushman Bharat. Finally, another important issue which should gain the notice of the policymakers is increasing the public expenditure on health. As we saw in the previous years, the expenditure on health was relegated. Health occupied a very low priority compared to the amount set apart for infrastructure and other sectors. Now, in the background of the pandemic, the government has come to realize that the expenditure on health should be substantially increased. So, increasing the outlay on public expenditure on health. So, when we wind up a discussion on this particular question on universal health care or health for all, we have to mention that our goals of providing health for all are in consonance with goal 3 of the sustainable development goals, which speak of health and well-being for all. So we are in line with the SDG 3, which seeks to tackle epidemics and communicable diseases by 2030, which speak of safe and effective medicines, vaccines for all. Then we speak of the initiatives, and initiatives, we classified our answer into the 3 components of accessibility. Accessibility again, affordability. Now the government has set up Jan Aushadhi Kendras throughout the country, so to see that drugs are made affordable to the common man, and availability. With these 3 parameters, we spoke of the efforts to end polio, how we got rid of smallpox and polio, and the war against TB and malaria. TB is to be curbed by 2025, malaria by 2030. Then we spoke of the innovations in public health research. Finally, we spoke of certain issues like need for greater involvement of the private sector, maintaining synergy between cost, quality, and access, and increasing public expenditure on health.